What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out this ghillie made from mirrors. Is shockingly good. This is by Silo Entertainment. Yes, the Airsoft Silo Entertainment. I've watched a couple of their videos in the past. In fact, I'm pretty sure reacting to a Silo Entertainment video might be my most viewed video on this channel, which is quite interesting. So this is going to be good. This is going to be interesting. I always... I don't know how I feel about this mirror idea. I've seen this concept before where you put mirrors in front of you at a slight angle, because if you didn't have the angle, if someone walked past, they would just see themselves. And it forms some sort of camouflage. I've never really seen it in action before. I don't know if it will really work. So we're going to break it down. We're going to have a look. All right, we'll have some fun at the same time. And this individual is always incredibly good, which, by the way, they've got 6.18 million subscribers. But if you haven't already, there's a link down below to the original video. Please go over to Silo Entertainment, give them a like, give them a subscribe, and all that good stuff, okay? Before we get started, though, check out Chug, 10% off. Link down below for the best drinking vessel in the world. If you want to look like an absolute legend while drinking your drink, you can get yourself one of these. It will last you a lifetime if you look after it. It's handmade here in the UK with sustainable materials by a small business, and they ship to the US as well. So check them out. Free customization, free bag, 10% off, link down below. Also, as of watching this video, I'm recording this Thursday morning. You're probably watching this on Friday. I will have signed off, and the drinks will be being made right now. The cans will be being filled right now, which means I'll be getting them in the next week or so, which is insane. Absolutely insane. If you want to be part of the movement, if you pride yourself on the outdoors, which is what we're trying to do with this drink, is get people outside, then check out the Instagram. Other than that, let's pull this up. I want to watch this. I'm excited to watch this because I'm intrigued about this type of kit. I don't necessarily think it always works, but we're going to see it here in a controlled environment to see if it does potentially work. Now, I do have to say, the enemies that Silo's probably against, although I'm sure there's veterans and maybe even active service members that play Airsoft, I don't necessarily think they're the target audience for who this would be against in the real world, because in the real world situation, the enemy is hyper alert. And in this, because, yes, it's a game and you are alert, right? It's Airsoft, you've got to be alert. The danger of your life genuinely being at risk puts you in a hyper alertiveness. And so whether it would work in that environment is a different scenario. But let's see how it goes. Easy to deploy. Wow, that looks really good, doesn't it, actually? Great hit. He is just over the top of it, so it's primarily just covering his body.
This is a camouflage system that uses mirrors to blend into the environment. It uses these foldable panels that extend out, and when set up, have a slight angle to them, so it reflects either the bush or fence that's in front of it, or the surrounding floor.
All right, that image there.
So it reflects either the bush or fence that's in front of it.
That image there, I know my head said, that's actually really good camouflage there, isn't it? Like, if he pops his head down, I wonder if you'd be able to shoot through them little handholds. You know, maybe just put your muzzle right near it and shoot through it. So that your head's not popping. That's actually pretty fucking good right there. Look at that. If you're just walking past and you're not switched on, you could walk past that quite easily, couldn't you?
Or the surrounding floor. It is actually made for hunters, but we're going to try it out and find out how well it works on humans.
Yeah, because hunters are doing it with animals, so...
Silo events Operation Red Castle, with our plan being to sneak it up to the famous Red Castle's courtyard, use my SSG-10 trick towel with the Silo DVL-10 kit, just to see how effective this thing really is.
Do you know what? I should try Airsoft at some point, shouldn't I? I should give it a try.
Since the castle is located almost in the center of the map, we're going to have to clear a path and punch our way through before we set up our newly acquired camo system.
Looks very damp. Oh my days, what a great shot that is. Great shot. Understanding what the dip is on his rifle. All right, so we're seeing the first deployment here of this mirror, and he's putting it on the very edge line of some brush. He's getting down relatively low, peeking over the top. Good shots. He obviously still has foliage on him, or it doesn't look like he's got natural. So for those of you who don't know, when you're getting ready to do some sort of sneaky beaky, if you're wearing a ghillie suit, yes, you wear, you know, bits of sandbag and whatever to form up, but you're talking like a third of your ghillie suit should be like that. The other 2/3 should be natural foliage from your immediate area, right? So if you're about to go up a hill, you want to be taking stuff from the ground you're in right there and adding it to your suit. Doesn't look like he's done that. He might not have the time. They might be on a time limit with this. And he's primarily there to try the mirror, innit? Is that a rangefinder on the top? He's making a run here. A flashbang? Can't even see him right there. Wow. He got that close and he couldn't see him. Like he's just a few feet away. He couldn't even see him. Oh, I like this sling he's got here. I like that sling. That's sick, innit?
Having made it to the castle's courtyard without getting spotted, I need to set it up ASAP since this is an extremely high traffic area.
Also, what's it made out of? Is it like a plastic? Looks like a plastic, doesn't it?
Okay.
Oh, what's that? What was that? Oh, camera. Okay. It does make me wonder, because we've seen airsoft videos before where someone will get hit and then they don't recognize they've been hit. So it makes me wonder, is there instances where you're not going to be able to feel these little BBs? Like, are they that powerful where you're always going to feel them? Kind of like a paintball, you're going to feel it? Or is it a case of if you've got a ghillie suit on, there's a bit of foliage on you, is it common to not feel it? I've never shot a airsoft weapon. I've never shot one, so... So he's looking, thinking, where is there? Good shooting. Good shooting. Good shooting. How has he not seen him there? His head's popping up over the top. How has he not seen him? How has he not seen him? Mate, if you're stood in a doorway like that, you're asking for it, aren't you? Come on. Come on, look at that. It's the Bobby basics of the military, why things are seen. It's like lesson 1. Outline. Tunnel vision. Look at that. Look at that. You're going to get hit. Why would you stand in the doorway? You're asking for it. 2 of them. 2 of them. Surprise, surprise, you got hit. Get out the doorway. Come on, mate. Oh, my days. They deserve it. They deserve it. Somehow they still haven't figured it out. They're like, where is it? Guy casually sits down next to me. What? Is it that good? I mean, his head's popping up. Surely you would see the movement of the head and be like, there's someone in that area. Who's he playing against?
Somehow.
This is what I mean about being hyper vigilant, right? If this is a real life situation, you are hyper aware of anything moving within your peripheral vision. And so you're going to see it in a minute. It'll change scenes to that other camera. Okay. In this instance here, the boards are working amazing. But, I mean, he's got right up there. But him just kind of moving about on the top of the boards, his head's popping up. You would clock onto that so quickly in real life. In real life, right? Because you're hyper aware. Now, in this instance, it seems like people aren't even clocking onto it, it blows my mind.
Never figured it out, and players are starting to avoid the castle. Through the radio, I hear my team cannot advance as they are pinned down, so I'm trying to make my way towards the building where they're receiving fire from.
Oh, that's sick. Look at that. AK. Doing a bit of room clearing on his own here. Mate, I would have been careful going in that room then and taking a right turn after a guy came out. Especially with this these crates there. Again, hyper vigilant. It's a game at the end of the day, isn't it? Right? I have to speak to name's Nico. I haven't spoke to him in so long. And he lives in Manchester, I'm pretty sure. Or at least in the northwest of England somewhere. Where I am. So I should speak to him and just be like, hey, can I join you at some point? If you're watching this, mate, slip into me DMs. Oh.
Ga je naar rechts. Hang on, go.
Doing what you can with a handgun. It's like watching the Ukraine videos here when they're all in the basement, isn't it? That was a nice quick turn on that then as soon as the explosion happened. That's a good bit of camouflage right there. Whoever that is. That's a good bit of camouflage. Hats off to him. But he got hit anyway, so not good enough.
The castle has once again turned into a war zone. I know the castle is full of enemy players, so I find my way inside using the back entrance.
Christ. Man, I hope there's no asbestos in them walls and shit. Hit him for standing in the doorway. Come on, Bobby Basics, mate. Standing in the doorway. His mate's clocked onto him. Mate, look at that. Good position here again, though. Oh, mate, great shot. Great shot.
Now that enough teammates have reached the castle, we're going to be reaching upstairs.
Airsoft seems to be really popular. I don't know why I've not done it yet. I really should, shouldn't I? I really should. Mate, he's storming that. He's storming that freaking doorway there. Boom. Use him as a shield. Taking out his kneecaps. This looks so fun, doesn't it? This looks so fun. Oh my god. Sitting ducks. Look at that. Easy. Easy pickings. Should this guy get the dub? I don't even know how it works. Do you get a win? Or is it just like you just keep going and having fun? Ooh.
Oh, here.
Peeking that balcony right there. Good shot. They're trying to flank him now, aren't they? They know where they are. Enemy's got ID on them. They need to make a move. They need to get out of that position. Just rocking around with a handgun. You just see the grenade roll past him, you think, shit.
And just a reminder, you can now join up one of our games yourself. Check the links in the description, sign up, and thanks for watching.
Oh, really? Let's have a look. Join our events, silo events. Mate, maybe I do something like this. Maybe I get myself involved. Oh, coming soon. Coming soon. Never mind. I'll leave a link down below to the original video. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I like watching this stuff. I watch it every now and again in my own time. I think that overall, that mirror, I think, could work in this environment. I think in a real life situation, it could work. But I think sometimes being more advanced like that can sometimes have more of a jeopardy to your position. And so sometimes just sticking to the basics is the best way to do it, really. But who knows? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think it could work? Obviously, it works during hunting, but you're against animals. Not against animals, but you're hunting animals. People have this hyper alertiveness when you're in a proper environment. So I don't know whether it would work, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Check out Chug 10% off, link down below. And also head over to Drink Morale if you love the outdoors. If you want to see me do some airsoft, maybe I'll reach out to some people. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.